Hey folks, Kenny Omega here with Tasty Steve. Tasty Steve, what I'd like to talk to you here about is a little bit about the growth of Tekken. Now what we've seen is something a little unique in the Tekken universe, and that's after release, we've seen this steady growth of Tekken. And that's something that really you don't see in many other games. You'll see a game release, and it's popular. People are streaming it, they're playing it. But this is something that developed along with time in the Tekken universe. Tell me a little bit about the growth of Tekken and why you think it's become so popular.
Well, I can tell you right now, the growth of Tekken is very, very exponential right now. And that's only because the game Tekken 7 does a lot for the scene. It does a lot for not only like the game, people that are committed to it, but for the people who are watching it at home. You get the slow-mos, you get the action, you get the graphics, and it's very pretty, right? But even more so, it's just the fact that it's kind of a legacy game. I mean, you have another game like Street Fighter where everybody remembers. They remember the Blankas. But around the time Tekken 3 came out, which when I was in high school, those are the people who are playing Tekken 7 right now. That's one of the reasons that it's so popular, because those people are now adults. They've seen the game mature, they've matured, and now it's time to play some adult games, you know what I'm saying, which is Tekken 7, you know? Yeah.
See, I mean, I'm 35 years old, and that takes me back. Tekken 3 was like my jam, you know what I mean? I love Tekken 3, my absolute favorite fighting game of all time. And I was a King main, and I know you're a King main, so I know how it feels. And I know what it felt like to see this character model that moved like a human being, looked like a live action wrestler, slam some guy through the mat and chain those throws together. And we still got that in Tekken 7, and we got even more of it, and it looks even more realistic than ever. And guess what we got now? We got pop culture references. Let's talk a little bit about Season 2, something that, you know, Mark Mann told us yesterday we never were going to have. And now we have a Season 2 thanks to the feedback, thanks to the growth of the community, thanks to the unbelievable support of the community, and we have, of all people, Negan coming to Tekken. Tell me some of your thoughts about that and what you hope in the future for Tekken.
So when we see all these other game franchises that take the route of going to say, hey, we're going to make this versus, we're going to give you these guest characters, I feel like there's no other game other than Tekken that has done it so well. I mean, if you start from the first guest character, which came from Akuma, and now you say, hey man, Akuma's pretty cool. He's from Street Fighter. How does he play in a video game that's 3D? Amazing. He looks amazing. The Raging Demon is there. Everything is there. Then you add Noctis, a Final Fantasy character, a brand new character who uses a style not in Tekken. They tie him to the character. He looks sick, and he's playing in a Tekken game. That's another sick aspect about it. And then you take it in this Geese, also from a completely different franchise, now what plays amazingly and looks cool in Tekken 7, and now you take it to the pop culture realm, which gives those people who don't particularly play fighting games a chance to see something that they're watching on TV, that they've seen for quite some time. You get a popular character, put them in a fighting game, seems like a match made in heaven, and you've already seen what they can do with those other characters, so what do you expect? Greatness.
Exactly. Last question, Steve, and I just gotta ask, where does the Tasty moniker come from? Why are you Tasty Steve? Lay it on me, my man.
All right, for those who don't know, I, Tasty Steve, don't actually taste good. I mean, yes I do. And that it come in with anything. I'm a professional cool guy. I play video games, I watch anime, I listen to music. I'm a friend to anybody who likes to do cool things. That's why they call me Tasty Steve. You want to talk about some cool stuff? Let's talk about some cool stuff.
And it's got to be that beautiful chocolate complexion as well. I'm Kenny Omega for ESPN. For more of Tekken, FGC, and all things Evo Japan, tune in to ESPN.com/esports.